So first and foremost, most agents wake up just hopeless. They don't even know what they're going to spend their time on. They go on Instagram, they're doom scrolling, they're on Facebook, they're refreshing their Gmail, hoping and praying for something to come in, which we all know how that goes. Okay, and then they start getting in their head, well, oh, I paid for these leads. Well, my friend just made money on a Zillow buyer. Oh, well, this one guy made money on cold calling. Oh, this one guy's talking about AI. Like, oh my God, what do I do? Guys, listen. There is more distractions in this world than you could ever count. But I will tell you this, if you do 45 different things and you work hard, let's say you literally, you're expending every amount of energy that you have, every ounce of it. You're going all in every day on all these different things. You're working hard, but you're working on the wrong things and you suck at that. You suck at all of them. That's why you're not getting any results. Like, it's boring to be successful. Let me explain. Top producing real estate agents, and it's a stat, go on Google, over 57% of people that are making over 250 grand a year as a realtor, they accredit it to cold calling. Now, okay guys, before you even make an assumption or have an opinion on cold calling, let me just explain something. If you cold called for 90 minutes a day, every single day, you went through the kinks, you got over the fear and all the other nonsense that comes with it, and you got good at it, you will literally have one thing that you are dynamite at, that you can just print whenever you want. You snap your finger, you pick up your phone, you dial, you go on a listing appointment, you go get a listing. That's it. That's literally it. Not all these other things. You don't have to do it. A top producing agent knows exactly where their CRM stands, who's hot, who's medium hot, who's cold, what they're going to do to revitalize them. They block their time off religiously. They're not wasting time doing bullshit. And in this day and age, I'll tell you right now, you don't have time to waste. With AI and the adoption of it and how fast it's going and how fast it's moving, if you are not figuring out every single way to cut time off or cut time in half or automate something, you are going to be left behind. I'm telling you, this is like social media times 10. The ratio of, like, if you started posting in 2015 versus now, like maybe you have a 500,000 followers and you're making $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a year. If you started now, you could still make money. It's just a lot harder. If you use AI now versus 5 years from now, it's going to be impossible. Like, if you start 5 years from now, it's going to be impossible. Not like, you're going to get a little bit. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. And I'm very optimistic, like very. So you need to know exactly who you're going to call. You need to be monitoring your CRM every single day, dude. Like, it is not an optional thing. It's not like if you feel like it. This is the thing about real estate. You guys just want to be prima donna princesses, look good, feel good, be sexy, look good, and get deals. No, you have to treat your business like a business. You should know how much you're spending on your softwares. You should know how much you spend every day on your business. You should know how much you spend every day or every month on yourself. You should know what your P&L is. You should know where the best lead sources are. You should know how much time you spend on what. I can tell you I spend 25 hours on 4 things a week. Between content, fulfillment of coaching, doing webinars and other things pertaining to my business, a little bit of admin work. That's my 25-hour work week on just one thing. Then there's real estate, then there's other content that I'm doing, then there's other things that I'm working on. But I can tell you how much time and where the most time should be spent based off of my goals. By the way, if you want my exact scripts, my openers, my objection handlers, I'm gonna do a free training on this. Comment the word live below if you're on Instagram. If not, there will be a link here. Go sign up. It's completely free. I'm going to break down everything I'm using, my AI stack, my cold calling openers, and more. You cannot afford to miss it. Okay, let's keep going. If we were to put another point on this, point number 3, top producers, they know how to follow up without sounding scripted. They don't have to use ChatGPT or Claude to figure out how to follow up, dude. It's very simple. I'm just going to say, hey, John, I was thinking about our last conversation. How are things going right now? How do you feel about moving forward? I don't know. I just still feel like, John, level with me. Tell me if I can even help you, man. Is it something personal or something with the market? I don't know. I just feel like it's the market. Boom. Now I know it's the market. Boom. No, I'm going through a divorce. Now I know it's a personal thing. I can't help someone if I don't know what the issue is. Right? Like when you go to a doctor's office, they don't say, well, what's been going on? Oh, I have a headache. Okay, cool. Here's some Tylenol. No, they put the thing on you, the stethoscope or whatever. Oh, you breathe, cough, this, that. Let me touch your stomach. Let me touch your rib cage. Let me look down your throat. Let me look at your ears. Oh, your ears are swollen. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, it looks like you might have the flu. Not sure. Let me take a swab. Let me take some blood work. Let me triple check so that I know exactly what to give you. Like, I hope that clicks, and I'm going to yell through the camera so you guys get this. Top producers don't guess. There is no guessing. They know their market. They know their data. They know who they're calling. They know when to call. They don't care if they're calling on a Sunday. They don't care if they're bothering them. They don't care if it's Friday at 5 p.m. and they're at the dinner. Top producers, millionaires, we work around the clock. I don't care if it's 10 p.m. My client, who's worth $200 million, called me at 9:30 on a Saturday to discuss furniture on an addendum. I didn't want to talk at Friday. I didn't want to talk at that time, but I'm not going to say no to him. And he doesn't need it. It's like the most bottom thing on his list. But that's what winners do. So I'm telling you guys, you need to know what you're doing. And if you don't, I can teach it to you. Come to one of my free live trainings. I don't know what you have to lose. What are you getting from watching these videos? You want to feel good? You want to feel like you're accomplishing something? Because you're not. You're going to get one or two little tidbits, and then there's another roadblock. There's another roadblock. There's another roadblock. I'm telling you, I've been there before. Okay, let's go over section number 4. They book the meeting. We book the meeting. We're not trying to close on the phone. I'm not trying to handle the commission. I'm not trying to handle the length of the terms of the deal and how long I'm going to have the contract and every little nuance of the deal. I want to meet in person, and I want to demonstrate my value and my competency there. You guys realize that you can talk yourself out of the sale. If you talk too much, you might reveal certain things. I lost a deal one time that I got a deal in like Pompano. I got a listing appointment. I start talking to the guy to try and show off, right? To try and secure the deal even more. I'm like, oh, I got a listing here in Fort Lauderdale. I got a listing in Bell Harbor. I got a listing in Golden Beach. I got a listing in Eastern Shores, blah, 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 blah. And he goes, oh, wait, you're not local? And I was like, yeah, well, what's the matter? And I wasn't that good at sales. I'm still good, but he was like, and even then, like even if I had the perfect response now, if I'm not in person, it may be a deal breaker. It may have turned him off, and it did because he canceled the meeting. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If I were to conclude with one thing, the most important, take a guess to what you think it is. What's most important on number 5 here for what top producers do. If you thought about it, then you're on the right track. If you didn't, you need help. They never miss a follow-up. They never miss the follow-up call. If somebody says, here's my 3-step framework, by the way, when it comes to following up, I gotta put an acronym for it, but it's we validate, V, validate. We cut the time in half, VC, and then we nurture, VCN. Validate, cut the time in half, and nurture. What am I doing? If the guy says again, I want to wait 2 months, I have to validate if his response for delaying is legitimate. If it is, great. Then I'm gonna cut the time in half. Yeah, call me in 3 months. I'm gonna cut the time in half, and I'm gonna nurture, and I'm gonna send him stuff in between. That's the simple framework. Again, I don't guess. The last thing I'm going to tell you guys is this. There's a very distinct difference between an agent who closes 3 deals a year versus somebody who closes 30 deals a year. It's not charisma. It's not even just talent. It's because they do one thing very, very well. They are very good at sales, and they have a process that they follow, and they have a couple markets that they go after and that they farm. And this is what I've done in my entire career. I've conquered it in Michigan. Dude, I've made multiple 6 figures in Michigan, almost $1 million there. And I've made more than $1 million here in Florida. And I knew nobody here. I still feel like I don't know anybody. I maybe know a handful of people. And if you want to know what it takes to separate yourself from the herd of averageness and know exactly what to say, how to overcome these objections, how to cold call, what to say on the phone, how to have the right tonality and the cadence and the pacing, and what frameworks to use and what to bring to the listing appointment, and how to present yourself on the listing appointment, and how to build a personal brand that will sell for you, then you need to come to one of my free live trainings. Click the link below, grab a spot before it fills up, and that's it. I will literally eliminate all the guesswork that you have. I will give you a ton of value while we're there. I will make you feel invincible by the end of it. You'll know exactly who you should be calling, who, when, what, how. All of those things are very important because, again, there's so many little roadblocks. I'm going to make another video on this. There's so many roadblocks when you go from 0 to 100K, 100 to 250, 250, 500, 500 to a million. There's little roadblocks. And if you don't know how to overcome those roadblocks, you're going to get stuck at that revenue ceiling where you're working your ass off and you're not getting anywhere. And trust me, I've been there. I get it. That's why I've spent $50,000 in mentorship, because I don't want to suffer. I want the answers. Okay? So I hope this helps you guys. I really am here to help you because nobody else out here in this industry has. There's maybe 2 of us that actually know what we're talking about as far as the coaching front goes. But if you guys can, it really helps out the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend. Follow me on Instagram, Nucci. I'm Anthony for the real sauce. And I love you guys. I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering for you. Hope to see you in one of the free live trainings.